So this is how Macaulay Culkin felt, man, when he lost Mila Kunis. Not a great feeling. I don't even think I can do my intro loud, you know. I'm fucking ill, you lot. Oh my god, I'm died. Oh, I've got this sniffer right here. I've got tea, I got 4 lozenges. I got the whole flipping lot, man. Anyways, I'm gonna try to do my intro. Let's go. Yo, what's up, you lot? Chinaman back again with another video. Because it's the Halloween season, we gotta be watching some true terrifying horror stories which are animated. You know what? It's that time of the season, like I say, everyone's watching horror movies, everyone out there, you know, getting dressed up, cosplay outfits and shit like that, dressing up like complete idiots. Guys, I'm very sick. I can't lie to you. I'm ill as fuck. I feel like a pig. I sound like a flipping garlic right now. And I can't even keep my eyes open. Anyways, guys, let's just fucking react to this shit. So yeah, just make sure you subscribe to the channel. Get me to 1K. I don't know how many times I gotta say it. Let's see, this is the reason why I'm ill, guys, because I've been asking you lot to get me to 1K subscribers and I'm being stressed. I've lost my hair follicles every single day. I'm ill. I can't breathe. I sound like a crocodile. Get me to 1K subscribers and I'll feel better. Thank you. Without further ado, let's react to some terrifying horror stories. Why the hell did I have tonsillitis right there in my mouth? I don't know. Let's flipping get to it.
And looking for a new gaming PC to buy on Craigslist. I had just gotten my first job and wanted to treat myself after my first paycheck. I was online pretty much every day after work, scrolling through any new listings until one of them looked good. It was a 3-year-old Alienware with some decent specs, listed for only $200.
Great deal. Great fucking deal. $200 for a PC set. Great deal, that, mate.
He said he was going to be busy all week and wouldn't be able to drive very far.
Not my problem. You either give me my cheap ass setup, or I can go find another boy. Any money, this is about John Wayne Gacy. Any money.
I thought about it some more and almost decided to call it off. But then he sent me a few videos to show that the PC was working.
Ah, those type of videos.
Right as I pulled into the parking lot, I saw a truck in the far back. It was the only car in the whole parking lot, and the man sitting inside leaned over and looked down from his window. He didn't smile or greet me or anything. He just looked down like he was inspecting me. Then he got out. He was an older guy, like late 40s or 50s. He had brown hair that was thinning in the front, and just from a quick look at him, you could tell there was something wrong. As he walked around and opened the back door. Inside, I could see the computer sitting on the seat. I stood there awkwardly for a second, as my eyes moved between him and the truck, before I...
Fucking hell, man, just tell him to get it. This is why people are so dumb. They always pick the worst situations. Like, for example, if they hear a flipping noise, if they hear a scream saying, "Run away!" they'll stand there and go to the other guy, "No, we have to see what that's about. Go on, let's keep looking." If that was me, you know what I'm doing straight away? Scenario, right? I'm in the corridor. I hear, "Ah! Run away!" It's not even a discussion. My boy said to me, "Jack, did you hear that?" Guess what I'm doing? I'm gone. I'm out of there. Woof. Dashed. Gone. See you later. Until next time. Take care now. Bye-bye then. Yeah, man, gone.
I noticed a small detail. The handle on the inside of the door that he was holding open was missing. It wouldn't take a genius to assume what this was.
Oh, shit. Punch him and get back in your car.
I started backing away from him and hurried into my car. He yelled at me to come back, but I pulled out right away.
Oh, shit.
The guy rushed into his truck, and instead of following me, he drove off in the other direction. All I had was his email to send to the police, but there was no tracing it. I just hope nobody else falls for his disturbing Craigslist scam. I've checked a few times since then to see if his ad was back up for the PC, hoping to set him up with the police or something. So far, I haven't seen anything, but he could just be using a different alias and trying to scam with a different item. My advice is to stay away from Craigslist.
If someone's asking you to come meet them at 8 p.m. and you know exactly it's an abandoned parking lot with nothing open and it's all dark, get out of there, please, man.
Or a room in a house to live in for a few months. Most normal apartments.
Oh yeah, by the way, this is the next horror story. Sorry that I'm very slow, you lot. I'm just ill.
Only have 1-year leasing terms, but Craigslist was full of private owners renting out their places or rooms. It was a room for rent in a home 20 minutes from me. The person listing it was a 22-year-old young guy. After reaching out, we texted back and forth for a few days before booking a time for me to view the room. When I drove out there...
Oh my god! Can you call the person first? First of all, that guy looked creepy as shit. He looked like flipping, what's it called, Roderick off Diary of the Wimpy Kid. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to listen to drums, rock music. I'm trying to go to bed. Type shit. Gang shit. A whole lot of gang shit. Boom gang, all gang shit.
And got to the street his address was on. I definitely felt a little less excited. The houses looked like they were barely standing.
Jesus Christ. That looks like Peckham.
But when I parked in the driveway of the home, it looked like all the rest. I still figured I'd give it a shot while I was here, so I got out and pressed the doorbell. There was a really uncomfortable pause, like maybe a whole 15 seconds.
Oh, fuck.
Then he opened it just a crack. I could only see half of his face as yet.
Bon Jovi looking ass, boy! You fucking googly ass looking ass, boy! Suck on your fucking mustache, buggly ass, boy! Trimming your mustache with a fucking toenail clipper, ugly ass, boy! Fucking Tarzan if he was a fucking rock star, ugly ass, boy! Guns N' Roses employee, ugly ass, boy! I know, that's what Americans say, don't they, when they roast people? They always say, ugly ass, type shit. Does that say kill on his neck? Ugly ass, boy! So sorry, you lot, man. Even when I'm sick, I'm still loud as fuck, and I have to talk. But guess what? You ugly ass, boy!
I nervously smiled and answered. Then he opened it all the way and welcomed me inside.
Not the same guy.
This one will be your room, he said, opening the door and gesturing to me to have a look. This was when I finally had a moment to catch my breath and think about this. Having only hesitated for maybe 3 or 4 seconds though, the man suddenly got angry. Like his face and whole demeanor instantly changed. He didn't say another word, but started walking toward me. I quickly backed away, to which he matched my pace and started moving quicker in my direction. I turned and sprinted down the hallway. As I left the house, I heard him stop at the front door and slam it shut behind me. I felt so stupid for having even entered the home.
Something about these animation homes, they just scare the living shit out of me. Fight back though, man, you know what I'm saying?
After that, I was too terrified to even try Craigslist again.
Right, can we get a different fucking horror story other than Craigslist, yeah? Everything's been about Craigslist. I swear to God, if the third one's about Craigslist, yeah, I'm getting a Craigslist account. If the third was about Craigslist, then I feel left out, because I want to be on Craigslist too, yeah? If it starts, yeah, with, I was scrolling through Craigslist, I'm turning this entire setup off.
I live on the East Coast. There's a lot of homesteads around here. Or just in general, off-grid cabins and houses.
Hold on, you lot, man. I'm building up mucus. Give me 1 second, please. Oh my god! Let's continue, yeah?
I was doing construction on my property and was in need of a flatbed trailer for my truck, so I could haul more materials from the hardware stores. These are absurdly expensive, but since almost everyone around here has them, there's a lot of used ones people want to get rid of. Craigslist was the first and only...
Flippin' heck, what's wrong with your eyes, George? Why have you got minion eyes? I'm already fucking shitting myself because how you look. And you're the victim. You look like a fish. You look like a codfish. You look like Fred out of Harry Potter if he was high. You look like George out of Harry Potter if you have too much boar beer. You look like Rupert Grint after his Harry Potter career. Oh, hey!
There were actually a bunch for sale, and I sent out multiple emails.
Wait. I swear to God, if he said, yeah, I missed the first part. If he, anyhow he said he went through Craigslist, I'll kill myself. Why the hell is Craigslist so popular? Am I missing something? Hold on.
Craigslist was the...
Oh my gosh! Is this just about Craigslist? Where in the title, please, does it say 5 true terrifying horror stories about Craigslist? Everyone's on Craigslist. Why am I not on Craigslist? But you know why I don't know about it? Because I've been working so hard to get on Diddy's list the entire time.
Only one of them replied, though, and we scheduled a good time for me to stop by. All I really knew going into it was that his name was Devon, and that he had what I needed.
Good name.
It was a very small and really old-looking wooden cabin with a clearing in the trees leading up to it.
You're definitely entering the Forbidden Forest right now, George.
The thing that I first noticed, though, was that there was no flatbed trailer on the property. I mean, it's a huge thing. It couldn't just be hiding behind a tree or something. So I expected to see it right when I pulled in. I walked up to the porch and knocked on the door.
Shit. No.
While waiting, I couldn't tell if any of the lights were on inside. The curtains were covering the windows, and the sun was still setting, so it was too hard to tell. After waiting for a whole minute, though...
I'm scared! If I get told to go to a house like that, guess what the fuck I'm doing?
Nobody had come to the door, and I started to feel like nobody was even home. Then I got a text. It was from...
Hell no! Why is Craiglist so scary?
So I walked around to at least have a look.
Fuck, this is what I'm saying. This is what the fuck I'm saying. Why is he asking me to come to the back? No, I'm not doing it. I'm going home.
I'd had enough at this point. I started walking back to my truck, but suddenly heard something behind me. I turned and looked at the woods again, not seeing anything.
Fuck.
What I heard sounded like someone approaching from just around the corner. I continued walking, quickening my pace, before hearing loud footsteps pushing through the grass behind me. I only caught a small view of the guy charging at me before I booked it from my truck. I don't know, the guy was definitely setting me up for some kind of harmful intent. My guess is that he was hiding along the back wall of the cabin, waiting to jump me as soon as I came around. Luckily, I knew something was up and didn't walk all the way back there. If I had, who knows where I'd be right now.
Fifth and final horror story, you lot. Let's see if this can make me shit myself.
Okay, sounds innocent enough, right? Not my first choice, but I had to work late, and being Christmas Eve, it looked to be my best choice. I tried to walk up to the drive-thru and place my...
She looks like a Latina señorita, jodercita, sexycita.
I became rather aggravated and began saying things that I was not proud of. At this moment, an older woman wearing shining armor appeared on the scene and offered me to jump in her car and order my food.
Why is she wearing
At first,
knight's
I
armor
turned her down, not wanting to be a bother. But after some convincing, I decided to accept her help. The nice woman offered me a ride home, and I felt kinda off-put by the offer and declined. She was persistent, but at the same time friendly, and convinced me to take her offer. Mind you, I am a 250-pound, 30-some man, so I didn't really feel that threatened by a 50-something woman.
Yeah, you can body her a little bit, yeah.
Circumstances were different. I would not have taken a ride. After I told her where I...
Oh my god, though, you lot! You know who died? Professor McGonagall died. Sad, man. Yeah, man, Maggie Smith. She was old, though, innit? She was like 90 in the first movie.
About 5 minutes from my house, we made a wrong turn.
What the hell is this woman gonna do?
And then we needed to turn around or let me out here, and I would walk the rest of the way. It was then that the woman's demeanor changed, and she told me that she could not let me spend Christmas Eve alone, and that she was taking me to her house. I told her that I needed to get...
That wrinkled bitch.
The woman then tried to entice me with cocaine and liquor at her place, but since I'm in recovery, I told her I wasn't interested. My mind was racing and I began to sweat. I knew that I could physically overpower this woman, but about what awaited me at her house. I also felt terrible about hurting her after all her kindness, but I had to get away before her house, and I didn't know where that was, so I didn't know how much time I had. Then, all of a sudden, luckily, the car in front was stopped at a stop sign, and across from it, another was also stopped. She had to slow down to almost a stop at this point, and this is where I made my break. I jumped out with the car still moving, leaving my food behind, and started walking away. As I was walking away, she stopped and got out of her car, and began to try to talk me into getting back into the car with her. That just wasn't an option. I don't know what her motives were, or who she was, but I knew I wasn't willing to risk my life over it. I ran all the way home and made sure I wasn't followed. What would have happened to me if it was 2 years earlier and I was still drinking and doing substances? I never went to the cops because I felt they might not believe me and dismiss my account due to skepticism or paranoia, and I had no proof. But then I wondered, should I have reported it? What if others got hurt because I didn't? I'm left hoping my choice hasn't caused harm to anyone.
That was dead! I actually didn't get scared one bit. Oh my god, it was just about Craigslist. Guy was gonna do cocaine with Maggie Smith. I mean, should I watch one more just to see if I get scared? Because I think these animations are quite shit, you know? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna watch one more horror story. One more. Uno.
I was looking for a car to buy for my son for his 18th
I swear to God. I swear to God.
birthday. I was searching all the typical car websites, cars.com.
Oh, okay.
They were all overpriced as expected. Craigslist was the only place to find an actual deal. About a week into my search, I found an 03 Toyota.
Jesus. Alright. Timothy Chalamet.
No damage, and good condition for only $3,500.
Not a bad motor, that. It's alright.
It seems like a steal for such a reliable car with such low mileage. The seller lived about 10 miles from me, which was a reasonable drive when looking for a car. The man sounded normal on the phone. He assured me that there were absolutely no problems with the car. He introduced himself as Bob. I pulled up the dirt road to Bob's property about 15 minutes early. It was a tiny little house with a decent-sized property, only because it was a bit far from the nearest neighbors. The car was nowhere in sight. The only car on the property was an old pickup truck. I went over to the front door to check the house numbers. It was the right address. I knocked for exactly 5 minutes before deciding to give the man a call. So I dialed his number and I heard the sound of a cell phone ringing from inside the house. I was extremely confused at this point. Now I knew I had the right house. I decided I had to take a peek through one of the windows to see if anybody was inside. I saw a very old-fashioned dining room set, but across from that, I saw somebody standing at the back door of the...
Oh!
I simply walked around the house to the backyard.
No.
When I got to the back door, I made a shocking realization. The figure standing by the door was a
Flipping heck! How tall is this brother? Is that Shaq? Yo, Shaq, is that you?
human being.
Oh! Oh shit! Is that it?
Memory,
Is that the rest of
the
it? Is that the end
taxidermy
of the...
human being. The fact that there was no car there leads me
This
to
guy,
believe
please
that
tell me you've
whoever
got the
that
cops
man
there.
was
Please tell
wasn't
me you've got the
planning on
police there.
selling me anything. And that also leads to the disturbing thought that
Oh!
I was very close to becoming a lifeless statue staring out that man's back door.
Okay, you lot! That is the end of the flipping reaction to the terrifying horror stories video. Whoever's watching this, females, non-binaries, fish, broccoli, whoever's watching this, don't care what your classification is, go buy from Craigslist. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. I definitely didn't. I'm sweating my ass off. Make sure, yeah, you go to the Diddy Pie or you send an application anyways, because I'm definitely going. So I can't wait to get jiggy with Jazzy Jeff. Make sure you like, comment down below, let me know what you think of the video, and I'll see you lot in the next one. Take care. I love you lot. Bye.